Oz brought his trailer here. He's going to take the thing back down to Huntsville area. Let's help him with those ramps, Tyler. Hopefully in about a month, we'll see that car back again, but I'm in no hurry, so however long it takes them, it takes them. Man, my buddy Oz did such a great job on this car. I didn't expect him to even tear into it nearly half as much as he did. He really stripped everything down. We already gave him a primer, but he had to completely get rid of what we had on there. Because when this had a vinyl wrap on it, we peeled the wrap off, the orange paint came off with it, and then that's the primer that was improperly prepared underneath of the other paint. So he took it all down, sanded it, did a little bit of body work. He really got way deeper into it than I ever imagined. And he sent me pictures along the way, so this is just something right here. But once he painted it in a spray booth, and some real good high quality 2-stage paint. So he's got a clear coat, base color, and a clear coat on it. It turned out so nice. I can't believe how good it looks. I just can't thank him enough for taking the time that he did to really put into it, and how wonderful it looks. I was so excited every time he kept sending me one of these little video clips or some pictures. And then he ordered a couple of parts that I was missing for it, and he put new headlight bezels on it because the ones that were on it were all messed up. They were dented and a little bit rusted and stuff. So, he really just went the extra mile to make it look so much nicer. I can't wait to drive it and have this as my daily driver again. If I wouldn't have overheated it, I would still be driving it. It definitely needed a little bit of engine work. And then because the wrap was looking bad, we peeled the wrap off, and that peeled half the paint off, or more than half the paint off with it. So we just put it away in the storage tent and said, I'll get to it when I get time. And we've been building the building, and everything's just been so busy around here. Hadn't had time to get to anything like that. So finally was able to get it progressed a little bit further where I could send it off to him. And he really did just a fantastic job on this thing. I can't believe how good it looks. And orange is the original color on this particular car. That's how it came from the factory. This is a picture here before he did the interior on it and everything. You'll see the interior in a little bit too. But he really, again, just did an amazing job on it. I love it so much. Crap, it's just starting to rain. Oz is bringing the car here, and he didn't take the windows when he took it to get it painted. And we've been watching the weather like crazy. He had to drive, 3 hours to get here. And it's just now starting to rain. I know he's bummed. Here he comes. I see the headlights. Oh, he's gonna be so upset. Oh, that thing is beautiful. put the windows in. We're gonna pull it in the shop. It always rains here, I swear. All right, so we're pulling the engine on the Thing here this morning. Got the book out. I've done it once before on a Beetle. It's pretty easy to do. But, we're getting all the electrical wiring disconnected right now. I just disconnected the battery, and we're gonna disconnect the fuel lines. The book is nice to give you a helpful guide along the way in case there's something you forget about. But yeah, it shouldn't take us very long here. I just watched a YouTube video where a group of 4 guys did it in under a minute. I think it was a minute and 4 seconds. They pulled the engine and put it back in and drove the car away, setting a Guinness World Record. Pretty impressive, but it should probably take us about a half hour here, I think. Maybe less.
I think we're like 5 minutes away from having it ready.
I think we're 5 minutes away and we're 5 minutes in, so yeah, it's going pretty quick here. Jack's kind of centered under the drain plug.
Yeah, you can probably pull it back just a hair if you want.
Actually pull it.
Yeah, that's good.
Can we take the jack up a hair?
Yes.
Feels like the whole car's moving. Up a little bit.
Yeah, that's good right there. jack that way? So I'm fine with that. We just need to lift back the engine a little bit and let it down. There we go. Let it down. Okay, slow down a little bit, please.
Tyler's partially under there.
Okay. Keep going. I didn't need to pull the distributor if we're going to tip the engine back that far. That's what I was trying to do. It's off the jack. So you want to come under here with me and we'll lift it up and I'll pull the jack out? Just lifting in. Yep. Okay. Jack. Pull him out. Go. Oh, come on. Hold it on at the same time. Good, hold the jack all the way up.
If we have a filter behind her back.
I didn't know what you were doing. I thought you were just sitting there. I don't know what to continue just pulling fuel. Alright. Get those blocks out. There you go. Nicely done.
We're tearing into the motor. We're getting rid of this Beetle exhaust that isn't used on a 73 thing. We're gonna
Hold this for me.
pull the heads here. This head looks like there's an exhaust leak up top. Could be wrong though. I'm gonna keep those in order, or does it matter?
I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway.
Do you want to pull the spark plugs out now while it's attached to something?
Nah.
All those gaskets, washers can fall off.
Yeah, we'll take them in a minute.
Some oil down in the one. Just
There's a little bit of oil in both of them. There's some surprisingly light push rods.
those look better than the other side. That one's definitely leaking. That's the one that wasn't running right. Let's It's leaking into the exhaust valves too. That's gasoline coming out of the head there. Both sides. Here you can see the other side, definitely leaking too, but not as bad, but it is leaking. This thing just turned out so beautiful. I mean, he even did, you know, the interior and everything, and it's just a gorgeous car. I can't wait to get it to be my daily driver again. It got dirty. Scott was here. Yeah, I had overheated it a year and a half ago, and we got new rubber seals that are going in around the engine. They go in the engine bay back here, all the way around where the engine sits, and that stops. That makes the air flow, because it's air cooled. That makes the air stay on the bottom around the engine in there. So I've got that going on, and getting these seals replaced, and then we're going to put new heads on the engine. The machine shop, local machine shop, was going to take a month to do it. It was just cheaper to buy 2 new assembled heads because the heads were both leaking, and I think that's the valves had an issue from getting overheated. The cylinders look really good, so we're not going to mess with any of that. And if there's a problem continuing, then we'll pull the motor back out. It only takes a few minutes, and I'll do a full rebuild on it or something. I want to put a rebuilt engine in it at some point anyways, but I just want to get it going again to have my daily driver back.
See that white smoke rising up the holler through the trees, and from a mile away you can hear them play as they climb that hill with ease. But at the top of that mountain there's a new life waiting for those who can make the run. If they can make it to the top, Scott will put them in the shop till their new life has begun. Mountain, where the buses come to run. Bus Grease Mountain, we're gonna get that big job done.